Hi, this is Mr. Ken and welcome back to the channel China for Business. And here in this channel we talk about business opportunities in China. We share our knowledge and experience about doing business in China or buying from China. So if you like what we do here, you like our videos, our content, please support us, and the only way you can support us is by subscribing to the channel, and if possible share with your colleagues, your circle of friends, your partners, so we can grow this community, we can get this family bigger and bigger, so everyone can take advantage of the huge opportunities in China and the valuable knowledge of doing business here in China. Thank you. And for those who are not here for the first time, those who have watched my previous video, those who are my regular subscribers, you will find out this is the first time for me to actually make a video in my office. Most of the times you see me in the factories, in the workshops, and like outside, outdoors. This is actually my first video right here in my office. And the main reason that made me record this video very quick is a situation of a customer who saw some of my videos online, and he came on me through WhatsApp and he wants to buy a truck, but he's doing his visa process to come in China. So I told him he doesn't need to come in China, but instead trust me and I can make everything okay for him. I can take care of the business. He just have to trust me. I'm a very reliable supplier. I can take care of the trucks, and he just have to pay, and I will find a good truck for him. I will take care of the refurbishment and arrange the shipment. But he told me he only has to come by himself in China. Because previously he has been cheated like twice. He came into, he talked to the supplier online, he met the supplier on Alibaba online, and the supplier told him the truck is in good condition, refurbished. But when the truck arrived in his country, the condition of the truck was not like what he was expected, or the truck didn't meet the expectation, or the truck was different from what he was said by the supplier. So online the supplier told him the truck was good, but when the truck arrived it was something else, and he was victim of this situation like two times. The second time he changed the supplier, but when he bought the truck he paid for shipment, and even the truck was different from the video he was sent. And from that time he decided to, next time he has to come in China by himself and see the trucks. That is the reason why. And then I asked him, how much did you buy that truck? He gave me the price he bought was around 13,000 US dollar FOB, yeah, 12,900 FOB. And when he gave me the price, I told him it's just normal. You cannot get a good truck at 12,000 or 13,000 US dollar FOB. Those price 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, even 13,000, it's impossible for you to have a good truck at this price, because it's just impossible. Okay, let us just leave the price debate aside. We can come back on that later, but for now let us go straight into the main topic of the video. And here I am going to give you the reasons why you should stay away at all costs, stay away from those cheap trucks. First of all of those cheap trucks are trucks that cannot be driven in China. They are trucks that was declared as scrap here in China. And the question you might ask yourself is, why is that declared like scrap, or why is it declared scrapped by the local government? Here, the ministry, the Bureau of Traffic here, and there are some criteria. Okay, there are many criteria for a truck to be declared as scrapped, illegal to be driven on the road. But I have gone through all those criteria, but I will just mention the three most important criteria of all. Okay, and the first criteria is the lifetime of a vehicle. Every vehicle that comes out of the factory has a limited lifetime. I mean, a number of years. It might be 10 years, 12 years, or 14 years, depending on the brand, the model, the type of the car, and all those details, all those aspects. But there is a limited number of years. So the dump truck, whatever the brand, when it comes out of the factory, there are some limited number of years. So maybe you are just allowed to drive to use the tractor, the truck for maybe 10 years, 12 years, or whatever. So after the truck reaches the number of year it's supposed to be used, then it cannot be used anymore. It has to be thrown away and declared as scrapped. I take an example. If a truck bought in 2012 or 2015, and if the lifetime is 10 years of the truck, now we are in 2024, the truck has 1 year left to be used. Okay, and or if the truck was bought in 2012, okay, 2012, and the lifetime of the truck is only 10 years, now the truck is already declared as scrap by the local government. So when those trucks reach the lifetime limit that it cannot be driven anymore, those trucks are just to be registered as scrapped and thrown to the garage and wait for them to be recycled, or there is a special used or destination for those trucks. And this truck doesn't even worth like it's crap, and those truck doesn't worth nothing. Okay, but then there are suddenly a lawai. Lawai is a derogative name for foreigners here in China. A foreigner who wants a cheap truck. So what they will do, they will take the truck and repaint it. Okay, they don't refurbish, they just repaint it. And soon I'm gonna make a video on the difference between a refurbished truck and a repainted truck. Okay, they will repaint the truck, and if possible put some new wheels so it can look new, and sell it at a cheap price to those lawai, those foreigners. Okay, so when you see the truck online, new painting is shining, you think it's a good truck, you take it to a good market, you go for it. And when you reach your country, without even half a year or a year, like 1 to few months, and you become to be regular to the mechanic. You have to fix this, you have to fix that, you have to buy new spare parts that is expensive, and you can't work regularly. You can work peacefully or on a constant basis. Okay, this is the first criteria. So the first criteria for the Chinese government to declare a truck as scrap is, number one, the lifetime of the vehicle I just explained now. And I'm going to the second criterion. Okay, the second criterion for a truck to be declared as scrap is the number of mileage, the mileage on the odometer. Okay, like the car can have like on the lifetime issue, okay, the number of years the truck is allowed to be driven, it's still okay. But if the number of kilometers run by the truck has reached the limit, okay, it has to be also declared as scrap. Okay, take an example. If a truck up from the factory, it has a lifetime of 12 years, and for example 200,000 kilometer on 150,000 kilometer, when the truck has run the 150 kilometer, it has to be declared as scrap. It has to be thrown away. So if the traffic police catch someone driving that truck with the mileage that exceed the the how to call it, exceed the allowed, the standard mileage, that driver will be arrested and his driving license can be cancelled for at least a year. Okay, so when this truck has reached that number of kilometers, there is nothing they can do about that. It's just in the garage. And when the Lawai, those foreigners who buy trucks from China want something cheap, they will take the same trucks and repaint it and sell to you at a very good price, like 10,000, 12,000, 11,000. Those trucks are like they are done. Okay, I know sometimes when you talk to supplier, they will tell you, oh, how many kilometer? The mileage is like 30,000 kilometer, or 50,000 kilometer, or 25,000 kilometer. And most of the buyers, they also believe it, but I can guarantee you, based on my experience, I can guarantee you that that mileage is fake, because the technology is high here. Those mileage have been modified. Okay, they can take a truck that was 220,000 kilometer or 250,000 kilometer and reduce it at any number you want of the kilometer. They can reduce it to 50,000, 40,000, or 30,000. It's up to you. I know some of you won't believe what I'm saying, but try to make the math by yourself. A new dump truck that is a eight-wheeler, brand new, that has zero kilometer on the odometer, is around 50,000 US dollar. Okay, 50,000 US dollar. If you are lucky, you can get it at 49, or depend on the engine, okay, and other details, but it's around 50, not less than 40,000 kilometer. Okay, it's around not less than 40,000 US dollar. It's around 50,000 US dollar. And if the truck has only run for 30,000 kilometers, that means the truck is still new. But why something that is almost new will be sold at 10,000 or 12,000, from 50,000 to 13,000 or 12,000 US dollar? It just doesn't make sense by itself. So just by this comparison, you should do your own math, and like, if that mileage was actually the real mileage, the price will be at least 30 or 25 US dollar almost, but it's not the case. So it's just for you to make your choice, to think and know what is right to do for you. And most of the times, the funny fact is that they all tell you that, oh, my truck is in a good condition. Like, all trucks are always in good condition, and no one will tell you, oh, my truck is in bad condition, or it's very old, or this. No, because if they tell you the truth, you won't buy his truck, and he want to sell his truck, so he will tell you the truck is in a good condition. But what he actually means is, this price, the money you are paying, actually fits the truck you are getting. Like, my truck is worth the money you are paying. And it's true. As a professional, it's true. You just expect more, but when you leave those cheap trucks, and when you are willing to pay the necessary price, the needed price, you will get something better. You just have to come in touch with us. You just have to contact us, and we explain you how our trucks are among the most reliable, if not the most reliable in China. Okay. And for most of the case, they will send you a video of the car, of the truck, excuse me. In the video or the pictures they will send you, the truck will look great, new, blooming, like a good truck. But actually, that's just a video of a truck they have sold before, or a truck from another customer, but it's not the truck they're gonna give to you. On the video they send you a beautiful truck, a good truck, but when they will, like, after you pay, the truck they will send you is different from what you saw on the video. And in this way, when you receive the truck, the color might be the same, or the paint, they will just paint the truck on the color. They will paint the truck the same way as what they sent in the video. They know they are professional. The painting might be the same, but technically it's different truck. The quality is not as good as the first video they sent you. Or when you were discussing, they gave you the price for the good truck. They gave you a price like 22,000, 23,000, or 19,000, a good price for a truck. But you bargained, okay? You bargained, you wanted a cheap price. We gave like 10,000 or 12,000 or 11,000, and there is nothing they can do. They are suppliers. They do business. They want to make money, and all they have to do is just to agree with what you're giving, but they will give you something different, because no one will do business to lose, you know. So that is what happens. So the only advice I can give to you is to stay away from those cheap trucks. Or if your money is not yet enough, work hard, save more money, and come to us and buy a almost new truck at a good price. And for the most of the part, they won't tell you. The supplier you are talking to, they won't tell you, because if they tell you, you will go away. You won't buy the truck. So they won't tell you too much details, because the more they will tell you, the less you will be wanting to buy that truck. And there'll be some stuff, some secret, or some conditions of the truck. He won't tell you. You will discover by yourself when you get your truck back home, and when you start using, there are some questions, some problems you will start to realize, to discover, in proportion of time when you start using the truck, and that will be too late for you. And they don't care. What they want is your money, because they don't care. Even though you bought the truck and you're not satisfied, they don't care, because first of all, there are many suppliers, and it wasn't easy for him to find a customer. And secondly, they don't care, because after he sold to you, he has sold the truck to you. Whether you are satisfied or not, he will go back, he will find other customers, because he has many inquiries. He goes on Alibaba or Made in China. Those are platforms where the selling platforms, Alibaba and Made in China. They put price very low to attract the customers. So they have many orders, many inquiries, many a long customer list. So they don't care about you, the single customer. They have many customers. They just have to go back on Alibaba or Made in China, put a very cheap price, and attract customers, because 80% of the customers are price driven. They are more attracted by the cheap price, and he knows that as low as he writes the price on the platform, the more customers he will get. That's the reason why, the number one, they don't care. And the other reason they don't care is because they are not thinking about making you a loyal customer, because in their eyes, a customer that want only cheaper price are not loyal customer, because he knows that even these people, they are smart, they have experience. They know that just the way you are talking, you are comparing his price with other people's price. He knows that you are only interested in price. So even though you gave him he gives you a good price, like now, the next time when you come back, you will go to the one who gave you the cheaper price. So he's aware that the opportunities he's having now to sell you, he might not get it again, because he knows that next time you are probably going to buy someone who will be cheaper than him. So the main concern for him is to get your money now. But for us, for me personally, it's not a good approach, a good way to do things, because most of my customers are from Africa, French-speaking countries and English-speaking countries, and we know how people are struggling, how it is hard to save your money, and it's not a really good thing just to hide the truth from the customer. So this is why I came up with this video. And I know after watching this video you are asking yourself, but finally, how should I identify a real truck, or like what is the ideal price for a good truck, or how to identify a truck in good condition? Don't worry, we also have a video on that particular topic. You just have to subscribe, and we will post that video very soon. Or you can talk to us on WhatsApp. Contact us on WhatsApp. We will send you the link of the video on how you should buy a truck, or how to identify a good dump truck, or what is the exact the ideal price of a good dump truck. And this was Mr. Ken from China. If you have watched the video from the beginning to here, please make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming video. Thank you for your support, and thank you for being a member of this community. You will notice that we also have videos in French. You don't have to worry, because we also have customers or subscribers from French-speaking country. And at the beginning, the idea was to have 2 or 3 different channels for different languages, but we thought it better to have both in the same channel, but have different language and different title. Okay, the same videos are made, the same content is made in both French and English. So how to differentiate? It's easy. You just have to read the title. If the title is in English, that means the video is in English. If the title is in French, that means the video is in French. So a video in French have their titles in French, and videos in English have their titles in English. So only have to read the title, and it's gonna be easy for you. Once more, thank you for watching the video till the end. And this was Mr. Ken from China. If you have watched the video from the beginning to here, please make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming video. Thank you for your support, and thank you for being a member of this community. This was China for Business. We are a company that trades, a trading company, and our company is Jinan Trust International Business. Thank you for watching the video, and see you on the next video. This was Mr. Ken. Thank you.